Okay, my name's Donny. I'm a truck driver for MSR. We're doing the supercars with truck assist racing. I worked with Jimmy and Matt and that way back in the SBR days, 2007 onwards. I was sort of battling around there. And 2010, when they went 2 cars, I went as a truck driver. And basically I've sort of been doing a bit of the old truck driving stuff since. A typical race weekend, I do tyres as well, so by the time we get to the track and we park all our trucks up, basically a time we're unloaded and all set up for racing, then race day comes along, we're looking after all the tyres and that, so each tyre gets a name and barcode recorded, and we run around quite a bit. That's quite extensive. Then with engineers and that, and then we'll, after mounting tyres, setting tyres will go on the cars. Cars will have a bit of a flash around the track, and sort of about it. We're basically tyres all day. I suppose the difference between a full-time logistic truck driver and us at the supercar thing is our truck driving is only 10% of the job, really, I suppose. We're doing a lot of other stuff, and then I look at the truck driving thing as the reward for having a few days away from everyone at the workshop and go for a cruise. We're still bound by all the regulation rules and driver hours and fatigue and all that as a logistic truck driver. Probably more so that you're looked after at the track, you're not there all night, all day, and then you can just be sort of able to drive home again. Yeah, similarities in that we're all still running large trucks, carrying cargo and stuff from point A to point B. The supercar stuff, we've got a time to get to the circuits and be all prepared, but we normally allow time in case we have the odd breakdown, where I think a typical logistical truck driver, as we call them nowadays, they're probably more under the pump that they're got to go from point A to point B, and if they're running late or anything like that, it just becomes a big follow-on thing, and I think they have probably a bit more stress involved than what we get. Everything's got to be neat and tidy. You can't have anything moving at all in the road. The roads out there are quite rough, and the last thing I want is something coming loose, because with the roads being rough, you don't actually know anything's coming loose. Normally at a break and that, we'll stop and just poke our heads and climb in through the trailer, make sure that none of the cars have actually come loose or any of the toolboxes are out there careering around creating damage. So we even get to, well, as through our sponsor, and that I get to go around some of the truck assist repair centres and have a look around there, which they're always quite exciting of coming out, looking at the truck and trailer, open the doors up and they poke their heads in and climb around the cars and that, which is quite exciting. And then before I go, I make sure that I go and have a look around all their fancy businesses and repair centres, sort of a win-win every way. I actually enjoy in this industry. With all the other truck drivers that run on the supercars, we're all sort of one nearly big family. Some of us all travel together and all that, which is quite fun. And then we do the fancy things like the truck parades and that, they're organised through towns and that, which is quite exciting, because to us we're just in a truck, and to a lot of people that all line up to have a look, we're pretty fancy. So that's always quite exciting.